Let's talk about TikTok. Let's talk about the White House. A tentative deal has been made to keep TikTok alive just days before another deadline that could have banned the app right here in the United States. Well, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent announcing China and the White House agreed to a framework during trade negotiations in Spain today. President Trump will meet with China's president Friday to finalize those details. Meanwhile, the president said on Truth Social earlier, the big trade meeting between the U.S. and China has gone very well. A deal was reached on a certain company that young people in our country very much wanted to save. They will be very happy. Morning News Now anchor Savannah Sellers is here to tell us whether young people will in fact be very happy. What are the details of the deal, Savannah?
Hi, Morgan. Right. I mean, this has been a long time coming, right? We've already seen 3 extensions here to try to keep TikTok up and running in the United States, despite that bipartisan legislation that was put into law back when President Biden was actually in office, and then it was supposed to come into effect right as President Trump took office. Still has not. Today, this is a big deal, announcing that a deal could potentially be made here. What we are waiting to learn that we still do not know is what private company is it that's involved in this deal? Who is it that's essentially buying TikTok? That's going to be the next big news that we're waiting on. But in terms of the national security concerns, the whole reason that TikTok needed to be sold in the first place, we heard this today out of that meeting with China.
We were very focused on TikTok and making sure that it was a deal that is fair for the Chinese and completely respects U.S. national security concerns. And that's the deal we reached. And of course, we want to ensure that the Chinese have a fair investment environment in the United States, but always that U.S. national security comes first.
So that was Jamieson Greer, the U.S. trade representative who was involved in these talks. And of course, Morgan, it's significant that they essentially said this is all we talked about today. Even though there's so much on the line right now with trade, with tariffs, with China, this is what they worked on. This is kind of what they wanted to get over the hump on. Clearly, as you mentioned, President Trump will be speaking with President Xi on Friday. We are, though, also supposed to hear from the president at 4 p.m. today and do anticipate that he will make remarks or be asked questions. Maybe we get a little bit more information. But right now, again, a framework deal in place. No details really in terms of who has purchased it or how exactly they are abating those national security concerns. We're wondering, is there going to be any type of changes on the tech side, right? Like, does anything change with the infrastructure of the app to ensure that that data is not anywhere in Chinese hands, Morgan?
Well, I know you will keep us posted after 4 p.m. Savannah Sellers. Savannah, thanks so much.
You got it.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.